Woo! I like it like that. Yeah, my sex appeal. That's not a joke. I take my sex appeal very seriously. Thank you. Hello, it's Capaldi here, and you can find me on Energy. Woo! Yeah, I feel very good. Yeah, it's been fun. I can't believe it's all happened quite quickly, but I feel like I've enjoyed it all as much as I can. Do you know what I mean? I'm just very glad that it's kind of, you have to be like quite quick in music now, and I feel like because all this amazing stuff's happened, like the Grammy nomination and Brit Awards, I've been able to kind of, you know, relax a bit and start thinking about the next album, which is nice. Yeah. It was good fun, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of famous people there. I was sat next to Cardi B. She was just over the way, and I was like, I like it like that. Quite long, the Grammys. So by the end, I was quite tired. I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go out and celebrate. I did. But it was like an amazing experience. And yeah, saw Tyler, the Creator, and I was kind of having a panic attack. And his performance was quite intense. And I was like, whoa, this is a lot of stuff going on. And I was like, what's going on here? I was there for a week, and I spent a lot of the time drinking. So as you can imagine, I had a good time. No, not at all. It's very bizarre. I mean, when you're drunk, it's easier to feel comfortable in it. But if I walked into that party initially and you just see Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello cutting about, you're like, whoa, this is like intense. But yeah, getting drunk really helped for sure. Yeah, my sex appeal. That's not a joke. I take my sex appeal very seriously. Thank you. It's such like a weird thing of like, you have to be stunningly beautiful, and you have to be like you know, not fat. And like when people are distanced from the idea of celebrity and fame and all that stuff, it's quite an easy thing to make fun of because it is stupid. It's like such a silly thing that there are people who are like elevated because they can sing a fucking song. I'd be having a laugh in the same way if I was a builder. Like I'd be laughing at my job and this and that. And now I just think, yeah, you have to have a laugh with it, otherwise you'll lose your mind. Well, the song's actually about my aunt who passed away from suicide when I was quite young. It's not so much about my aunt or the act of suicide or whatever. It's more about how people deal with that. It's my mum's sister. I was very young, so I don't really remember anything from it. But speaking to my mum as I got older and asking questions about it, you realise there's this kind of, you know, the ones who are grieving once the person has passed away, they go for this kind of emotional cycle, which is kind of like initially, oh, I'm so angry at them for doing that, and I'm angry at myself because I never noticed that this person was, you know, suffering and in pain or whatever. And then you kind of just have to accept it as something that's happened. Could you have done anything differently? There's no point in kind of asking yourself that question. Do you know what I mean? For me, that's what this song's about. It was just something I'd never written about before. The album's all about, you know, my ex-girlfriend and a relationship breaking down and stuff like that. I haven't been in a relationship since I was like 20 or 21.
Tells me how your mind can make you feel so worthless, so before you go.
The reaction's been amazing. I'm always quite nervous when I'm doing songs like that deal with stuff like that. Not everyone's experience of it is going to be the same. Do you know what I mean? And I didn't want people to think I was just generalising the issue of like suicide and depression and stuff like that. The reaction was completely opposite. People were so positive in it and saying thank you for writing the song about that, which was very nice for me to hear. He was like one of the first, like, I guess, famous people, big singers, to reach out and be like, oh, I love your music, sort of thing. And usually people reach out and say, love your music, and that's the end of the kind of relationship. But he was like, I love your music, let's get a beer, let's go do this and stuff. And like, yeah, we just kind of cultivated this friendship over like a period of time, and he was great. Like, we just got on really well. Obviously been a big fan of his from One Direction all the way through his first solo album when I first met him, and he's a legend, so we've always just got on. And yeah, no, he's always great to kind of ask for advice for stuff and all that. I think he's 3 years older than me, but obviously he's had a whole career.
So